do it. Yes, I can. Hey y'all, this is Trina coming back in to do I guess you would call this a random video. There's really no subject. I'm going to be talking about just random stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of everything. So anyway, just bear with me. Stomach's been a little bit sour all day. I don't know what the deal is, but I've been drinking because I'm afraid to take anything because I'm afraid I won't be able to keep it down. I don't know. I just been drinking hot water. I don't know if you can see the heat coming off that bad boy. You can't really see it. Ooh, it messed up my thing. Anyway, I've been drinking hot water and look behind me. Been nibbling on little Cheez-It crackers. I know I'm supposed to be eating saltines, but I don't have any saltines. I got Cheez-It, so I've been kind of nibbling on those all day. So hopefully my stomach will start feeling better. Stomach's like, good luck with that, Trina. Anyway, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I ate something, I shouldn't have ate or something. I don't know what the deal is, but I hope I'm not coming down with anything because I'm California bound. Next week, I will be going home to California for a week to visit my friends and family, and I'm really excited. Yay! Anyway, what did I come in here to talk about? First thing, you know what? First, I was going to come in and show you guys my vitamin regimen that I've been doing. If you guys notice, look at my hair. If you notice, this is the first time in a while that I've actually curled my hair. And the reason why I haven't curled my hair in a while is because at one point my hair was breaking off like bad. I mean, it was just like this one side. I mean, the back was just like lost its mind. It was just falling out. It was like hair was uneven and stuff. And anyway, one of the girls I used to work with, her son, I won't mention any names, does hair. Anyway, he came over and cut my hair and cut all the dead ends off, and that seemed to help some, but it still wasn't stopping, the thinning of my hair, and it wasn't stopping. I mean, even though my hair looked good, it looked 100% better. I was 100% satisfied with the job that my co-worker's son did. Excellent. I'm very happy. In fact, I've been wanting him to come back and do my hair, but I guess the salon he's working for doesn't allow him to work on women's hair. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, and I didn't want to go to the salon and have someone else that I didn't know messing with my hair. You know what I mean? If he couldn't do my hair, I didn't want anybody doing my hair. It was one of those type situations. So needless to say, I haven't had my hair done yet, but I know how to get in contact with him. Maybe I'll just have to call him and say, hey, can you come back over my house and give me a haircut or hook me up again? I don't know, but as you can see, hair looks pretty healthy. My bangs have grown out a lot, which is really cool. It's like the perfect length, and got my little, updo, kind of going here. I like it a lot. I go, it's definitely has been growing a lot. And what I've been doing is I did in colored girl lingo. When I do this, I'm talking about colored girls or colored people. It's called a stretching process. It's like if you have processed hair, if you look at the packages or the instructions on the processing package or chemical package, it says that you should do a touch-up every 6 to 8 weeks. Well, in the stretching process, the idea is to stretch the time between one touch-up to the next touch-up. So I know for my hair, what I was doing before was like every 6 to 7, almost at the 8 week, I would touch up my hair. What I've been doing now for the last few months is I've been stretching it from 7 weeks to 12 weeks, an additional 5 weeks. And I found the only way that could work where I could do that, where I wouldn't be tempted to hot curl or anything like that, is to put it in ponytails. So if you guys go and look at all my other videos, you'll see my hair is just pulled straight back. It's just pull straight back, and that's the only way I could figure I could get through these stretching processes without using heat is to just put it in a ponytail. So anyway, I decided to take it out of the ponytail today and curl it up and see how it was doing and stuff, and pretty doggone good. I like it. Got a little, like a little bob, I guess if you want to call it, and hair is thick. It's not breaking off anymore. It's manageable, and you know, it hasn't been this thick in a long time. But yeah, I really, you can see it. Can you guys really see it? Love my little bob. It's really cute. Anyway, what's helped my hair to actually get thick again and stop breaking and growing, along with the 12-week stretching process. I went to GNC because a friend of mine was like, maybe, you have a vitamin deficiency. Maybe you need to go get you some vitamins or something, and maybe, that'll help you, some B12 or B8 or whatever. Anything B will help you to, start growing your hair back. So I went to GNC. Can you guys see this here? And bought me a bottle of Women's Ultra Mega Active Dietary Smoothie Supplement. And basically this has, first of all, the lighting is like horrible in here. Put my glasses on so I can see. Forgive me for a moment. Glasses on. Glasses on. Okay. It says GNC's Women's Ultra Mega Active Dietary Supplement. It says premium formula designed for women who exercise regularly. Well, I don't know if you want to call dancing around my house or cleaning up exercising. Okay, it's my daily exercise. My son says, Mom, a nice pair of walking shoes and a park will do you wonders. You'll be surprised how fast weight will drop off if you just get you a good pair of walking shoes. You don't need a gym membership. Just get out and go walking, make the time. So he's right. Maybe one of these days I'll take his advice. Love you, boo-boo. Anyway, it says what this supplemental shake does. It said it fuels lean muscle with 10 grams of protein, supports energy and metabolism, electrolyte replacement to fuel performance, 1,000 IUs of vitamin D3 and calcium for bone, breast, and colon health. And it also promotes digestive health with 8 grams of fiber. And then, of course, if you look at the back here, it just lists all the different vitamins and stuff that's in here that you get. And, of course, it comes with a little scoop. So what I do is, and I can remember in the morning time, I take just a regular 8-ounce glass, and I take a scoop of this shake powder, put it in the cup, and then Nestle's has these new naturally blissful creamers. They have it's just milk, cream, and sugar, and then they have the milk, sugar and vanilla flavor. I got one of each of those. So I just take so I take a scoop of this. This vitamin shake mix, and 2 tablespoons of the blissful creamer, whichever of those flavors, the vanilla or just the regular cream and sugar, in a cup. And then on top of that, I fill the rest of the glass with regular OJ orange juice, whatever you like. Most of the time I drink Sunny D, and it's between Sunny D and Tropicana. I'll go between those two. Anyway, so you mix that all up, and y'all, guess what that tastes like? It tastes just like an orange dream machine from Jamba Juice. That's right, an orange dream machine from Jamba Juice. It tastes exactly like that. And if you take some ice and blend that up in your blender, you will not be able to tell the difference between that smoothie and what I just told you. So if you live in a small town like I do that has no clue as to what a Jamba Juice is, and you never heard of a Jamba Juice, yeah, that's the alternative to getting other than going to another city to go to a Jamba Juice. Anyway, so now on days when I forget to make my shake, I also bought this. It's Sundown Naturals Vitamins to Go. It's especially formulated for women to promote, again, strong bones, healthy heart and circulation, breast health, energy, metabolism, immune system health, radical skin or radiant skin, sorry, and antioxidant support. And so you get 30 individual daily packs. So on the days when I don't have time or I'm rushing and I forget to make the shake, I just pop a couple of these in my purse. I keep them in my purse at all times. I don't know if y'all can see how big these pills. That pill, this one, this white one right here, and then yeah, these two right here. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking big, y'all. One day, I was sitting on my bed at work and I was taking one. I didn't feel like making a smoothie. I just wanted to take my vitamins and get over it. And I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I knew I was gonna choke on this pill or these pills or something, and I was like, oh my god, just be careful, right? So I take the two big ones in my mouth, and I'm like trying to swallow each of them individually with some water. And Lord, guess what happened? What do you think happened? All of a sudden, one of the pills are going down the wrong pipe, and I'm choking. I'm thinking, oh my god, my son's gonna come up here and find me dead in my bed from freaking taking pills. And anyone who knows my son knows he is very pill phobic. He doesn't like taking pills. He doesn't like taking any medications for that matter. I mean, when he would get sick, he would just suffer until his body, got rid of whatever it's supposed to get rid of. He says, Mom, our bodies are designed to heal themselves, and every time you put in medications in it, you're breaking down your own body's natural defenses to heal itself. Y'all, I don't know where he got that from, because the minute I'm not feeling good or I feel like I'm coming down with a cold, I will go and pop me some pills in a hot quick second. But this day I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm sitting here choking on this pill, and my son or my mom is going to come up here and find me dead in my bed. I'm choking on a daggone vitamin. So anyway, something was like, all of a sudden came over me and was like, calm down and lean forward. Something was like, calm down and lean forward. So I calmed down and I leaned forward over my bed, and the daggone pill dislodged or wherever and went down the right pipe. I was like, oh my god, thank you God. So now I won't take these with just regular water. I make sure I have something thick like some milk or this smoothie to make sure that it goes down quickly and easily and it ain't getting stuck anywhere, because yeah, that was like really scary. But anyway, if y'all looking for some dietary supplements, you got, your hair is falling out, it's not as healthy as it should be, and it's thinning, and you want it to, you want your hair to get strong and healthy, get you some sundown vitamins to go for women. They're like a GNC. They're like $6.99 for a pack of 30, and then pick you up some of this Women's Ultra Mega Active smoothie drink. I know the flavor I got was the vanilla cream, but they have it in chocolate and strawberry. But I just like the vanilla because you can mix the vanilla with practically anything. So yeah, that's what I got. So anyway, that's my vitamin suggestion to y'all. If you want to get healthy hair and skin and just generally feel better, have some energy, go pick that up. Anyway, what else? Let's see. What else did I want to come in here and talk to you guys? Ooh, excuse me. Felt still a little bit. Stomach kind of feels better. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Maybe it's all the air on my stomach that's making me nauseated. I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Man, I've been off my game when it comes to my shows. Been watching a lot of reviews on YouTube about the Basketball Wives Reunion Part 1. It was interesting. It wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be, because we're all have become used to them ladies acting crazy, and everyone seemed to be very mellow, melodic, and calm and non-confrontational. And part of it has to do with, remember my last review that I did on the Basketball Wives, they've now implemented that legal injunction that none of the women can, if you want to argue that back and forth, that's fine, but as far as you putting your hands on anybody, throwing bottles and attacking anyone's person, yeah, that you have to cease and desist with that. We're not tolerating that anymore. So thank goodness for that. But because of it, because we're so used to watching these women go at it, it's like it's weird or awkward watching them speak calmly. Anyway, few highlights of that episode. I like the fact that Tammy quasi apologized to Keisha for how she reacted to her, how she attacked her in Tahiti. She apologized for the way she did it, but she did apologize for what she was saying, the message behind what she was saying. And of course, she was like, "My bad," like, you know what I mean? That's what made it seem like it was not, it wasn't a heartfelt apology, because of how she goes, "My bad, I'm sorry that I did this and that, blah 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 blah." But anyway, then Shawnee's talking about, it's really sad, it's just, this season's just been really crazy, but there's some good things that have happened, like the episode where Evelyn and Tammy went for the mammograms, and then of course the birthday party with my daughter, those were really positive moments. 2 positive moments, Shawnee, out of the whole 14 or 16 episodes. 2 is all you can think of. That's a crying shame. So anyway, I'm glad things are changing. I hope the next season, y'all, Basketball Wives have been picked up for a 5th season. So let's pray, hope and pray that these women learn how to behave. And the only 2 that really be acting crazy, that's violent, is Evelyn and Tammy. So if they can somehow get these women under control and do something more positive with the show, maybe they'll get some of their viewers back. I know I went on my Twitter page and I unfollowed Tammy, because it was just like, it just didn't make any sense. I mean, she made us look real bad. I mean, I couldn't support her anymore because of how she behaved. Anyway, John Sally gets over to Evelyn onto the Jennifer thing, and for some reason they, when everyone came out, everyone was out there, but they were holding Jennifer off in the back, behind the scenes and stuff. Evelyn's talking her junk and stuff, talking about how, John Sally asked Evelyn about, what's going on with the, why are you so upset about, what Jennifer said about Naya and da-da-da-da. And Evelyn's all, see, this is what happened. See, when her husband locked all of her accounts where she couldn't get access to any money, and her apartment didn't have any heat, so what she did was she went and stayed with Naya. I mean, she had keys to her apartment and stuff, and she's sitting there acting like her and Naya weren't friends, or that they weren't. I mean, they were friends. So for her to stop talking to Naya because I'm not talking to her was just wrong and stuff, and that's why Naya was so upset. And for her to think she's better than everybody, and you know what I mean, her whole life is a facade, as you've heard her say in previous episodes. Anyway, so they finally bring poor Jennifer out. She looked fabulous, by the way. She had on a cute red jumpsuit, and I think she was wearing Chanel and I think some Louis Vuitton shoes. I'm not for sure, but I know for a fact she was wearing Chanel up in there. But her outfit was just gorgeous. In fact, out of everyone between her and Shawnee, I liked those 2 outfits. I don't know what Evelyn was trying with that black halter top and that green flow. She had a black top on, a green flowy skirt, in gold high heel shoes, which I've seen Nene Leakes wear, and I've seen Kim Kardashian wear. So she ain't even got her own style. They all copying off each other. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, they finally bring Jennifer out, and Jennifer's like, look, I did not live with Naya. I stayed a few times at her apartment, and she goes, if I just needed some place to stay, why wouldn't I just go stay at my mother's house? Why would I need to stay at Naya's house? And Evelyn jumps in and goes, because you didn't have a car. You had to take a ferry from New Jersey over to New York, and you didn't have a car, so it was just more convenient for you to stay with Naya. But what I would have asked Evelyn or asked Jen was, look, if I was living with Naya, was my name on her lease? Yes or no? Was I paying half the lights, the rent, the lights and gas, and half the food? Yes or no? If she said yes to either of those questions, then yes, she was living with her. But if she's just, visiting, and she's staying a few days here in the city while she's visiting her mom or trying to handle business, then that's not living with someone, that's just visiting. So I think that there's a break in communication, in Evelyn's understanding of living with and visiting. Evelyn thinks she was living there. Jennifer says I was just visiting or whatever the reason. But anyway, Evelyn got the nerve to say that she's loyal to her friends. She don't tell her friends business. We didn't know that her husband had locked her accounts and she didn't have access to any money. We didn't know that until Evelyn opened her mouth and blabbed that. We didn't know that Jennifer was in an apartment with no heat, hence why she had to go stay at her friend's house. We didn't know that until Evelyn opened her big mouth, but yet she claims she's loyal. I don't get it. Anyway, I can't wait till the next episode because I guess Evelyn took a lie detector test because she's saying that Jennifer's whole life is a facade. This Barbie doll image that she's portraying, this rich image that she's portraying is just a facade and it's not real. And so she done took a lie detector test, and then John Sally goes, okay, Jennifer, Evelyn took a lie detector test. Now it's your turn. And so he's like, are you going to take it? And she's like, yeah. Oh, and then John Sally goes, now, you sitting up here filing charges against Naya for slapping you, but why didn't you file any charges against your husband when he threw that drink in your face? Now, I thought that was so unfair and below the belt. Number one, the two situations, don't have anything to do with each other. And two, this is her husband versus some chick she knows by way of Evelyn. Even though both situations are egregious, the two, you can't even compare the two situations. He didn't hit her. He threw a drink in her face because she was mouthing off, which was wrong. He shouldn't have did it. But you know what I mean? Throwing a drink at somebody and slapping somebody, knocking, Naya hit that girl so hard she knocked her earring out of her ear. You know what I mean? So anyway, I thought that was so uncool for John Sally to even ask that question, and I like how Jennifer handled it. She was like, look, one situation will have nothing to do with the other. Just like I'm handling that situation with my husband, and I'm handling this situation with Naya. So there it is. So I can't wait till the next episode to see, who passes the lie detector test and stuff. And looks like Evelyn's the conversation is gonna get more heated between those two. And I was so happy. I don't know about y'all, but I was so happy to see Sloozy just sitting there saying nothing. I don't even know why she's still on the show. She's just a backstabbing, two-faced, lying, troublemaking whore. I'm sorry, there's no other way to describe her character and her conduct is, John Sally didn't ask her one question. That's how irrelevant she is to this show. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if she comes back next season. Maybe the next episode they'll get into her and Royce more. I don't know. But, yeah. So, anyway. Let's see. Also, this week in the news, while I was surfing the internet, y'all, did you guys see Erika Badu's new video where she's butt naked in the bathtub, but she's got a piece of hair that's strategically covering her breast, and of course she's got her legs closed in a bathtub where you can't see nothing, but you still can see that she has no clothes on and she's naked. And then the caption goes from her to this other black lady, which we've all found out happens to be her sister in real life. Y'all, her sister jumps up butt naked. You can see her breastises, you can see her vajayjay. It's just wow, bam, just all in your face. And she gets up, the first thing she gets up and she's covered in all this gold and glitter and stuff, and she gets up in the bathtub and she slaps her vajayjay, and the gold flecks are just cascading from her vajayjay. Then the thing switches to her backside and her butt's exposed, and it shows her hitting her butt, and then the gold flecks is falling from her butt. Then it goes back to Erika Badu, and she's still singing the song Every Time I Saw Your Face. And then it goes back to the sister again, and now instead of being in a pool of gold flecks, now she's in a pool of what looks like to be blood, and she does the same thing. She gets up and she's slapping her vajayjay, and the blood goes flying, and then it goes to her backside and she slaps her backside, the blood goes flying. Then this thing goes back to Erika Badu again, and she continues singing, and then it goes back to her sister again for the final time, and now she's in a bathtub of what looked like some white milky substance. And y'all, oh my God, it was so disgusting because she's sitting in there with this white sticky stuff, and she's like letting it hover over her mouth, and it's like thick. you can imagine what that actually looked like. Anyway, yeah, it was disgusting. And then of course it shows her backside, the milk's dripping down on her butt, and she slaps her butt and this milky substance goes flying everywhere. And I'm just thinking, I mean, I'm all for artistic expression, but this video just went above and beyond artistic expression. I mean, it borderline disgusting. That video didn't make any sense on the remake of this song. I don't even know who originally made this song, but you know, it's that song, you know, every time I saw your face, you know, remember first time that I saw your face. That song, y'all know what I'm talking about. You've heard it before. That's the remake of the song that Erika Badu did, and then, you know, of course, naturally she did it in a cappella, and then of course the video is of her and her sister, and then there's two other dudes in it. One dude he's waving some silver metallic thing back and forth, and then you got this other dude with the cigarette in his mouth, and he's got this little makeshift little electric piano thing, and he's just hitting it, you know, to the beat as she's doing her a cappella song, and he just, so all you see him is hitting that ding button. If you want to see what I'm talking about, and you want to see her and her sister and their butt nakedness and slapping this and that, go to worldstarhiphop.com and put in Erika Badu's new video, and it'll come up. Just letting you know, heads up warning, you're going to see some chi-chis, you're going to see some vajayjays, you're going to see some bare butts. I mean, this video is explicit. So, yeah, go check it out and you tell me what you think, because I cannot figure out what the heck this video is about. I don't get it. The song doesn't match what we saw in the video. I don't know what the symbolism of the breast and the gold flecks and the blood and this milky substance. I don't understand what the significance of that is. I don't understand the dudes waving that silver scarf, and I don't understand the dude standing there just smoking a cigarette, hitting that tambourine, that little piano thing. I mean, it was just weird. I mean, maybe she was doing it for shock value. I don't know, but I was left disturbed after I watched that video. So anyway, go check it out. Don't watch it in front of your kids. If you got any little kids, don't watch it around them. And if you're a girl and don't want your man to see a woman and her breastises and the JJ's hanging out, yeah, don't watch it around him either. So anyway, let's see. What else in there? Ooh, I digress. Back to the Basketball Wives for a second. I didn't know that Royce Reed's baby daddy is Dwight Howard of the Orlando Magic. You go, girl. I didn't know that. In fact, I'm just now finding out that she even had a kid. I mean, they've had, 4 seasons of Basketball Wives, and I'm just now realizing that she has a son. Am I the only one who missed that message or that memo? I didn't know. Anyway, after doing some research on the internet, I found out the reason why she's never spoken of her son while being on the Basketball Wives is because when she signed on to the show, her baby daddy went to his attorney and had the attorney draft up a document stating that she is not in any way, shape, or form to speak of or talk about their relationship, nor is she to mention or show their son on the show. Hence why I am sure, as well as many others, have been in the dark about this child. But yes, she's got a cute little child with Dwight Howard of the Orlando Magic. So, very interesting. Anyway, so let me see. What else did I want to come in and talk to y'all about? So we talked about the Basketball Wives reunion. We showed you the vitamins I'm taking. Let's see. What else did I want to come in and talk to you guys about? Oh, no, I talked about obviously I just got through talking about the Erika Badu video. Y'all, I guess that's about it. I saw that was worth even talking about anyway. Y'all chime in, let me know what you think. Please let me know what you think about the Erika Badu video. Maybe some of you that are more artistically, culturally more in tuned to that type of stuff. Maybe you can explain to me what the significance or what was the meaning behind that video, because yeah, I'm not getting it. I am not getting it. Oh, also another video on World Star Hip Hop. Yeah, these two, well, both of them are, the one girl, the main girl who was talking is Cuban. Well, she said her dad's Cuban and her mom is Dutch and Irish Catholic, and the other girl is just straight up Caucasian. Anyway, these two girls are on the camera for on video for like 14 minutes bashing African Americans and explaining what they believe is a difference between an African American and, excuse me, a nigger. And they're just going off. I mean, this one chick that is half Cuban is just going off like, I can, they're so ghetto, and and all of them, half of them, majority of them on welfare. And, I'm not going to go into some of the stuff she was talking about. She was just straight up ignorant. And I'm thinking, wow, good job, parents. You guys have done a bang up job raising these two girls. I mean, good job. I would be embarrassed if my child got on YouTube or World Star Hip Hop or any social media and bashed anyone of another race, color, or creed. It was just shameful. Anyway, the sidekick chick, we'll call her the heavy chick, she really wasn't saying anything. She was just kind of co-signing. She's like, yeah, yeah, I know, right? She was just kind of like, she was saying little tidbits, but she did not go in on black people like the main chick did, the Cuban chick did. And it's so funny, I know a lot of you guys are going to think I'm prejudiced, but I'm not prejudiced. I have, my best friend is black, his name is Marcel, but he doesn't act black. I mean, both of his parents are surgeons. They live in the wealth, they have the best of everything. They live in a wealthy neighborhood, and he even talks about black people. And so, I figure if he's talking about his own people, then I can talk about them. And niggas just make me sick, and I wish they could just go back to, y'all should watch this video. Anyway, what's happened after that? The girl even, she's so stupid. The girl even mentioned in her video that 60%, the school that she goes to, there's 2,000 kids in her school, and the community that she lives in is majority African American. She goes, there's 2,000 kids in our school, 60% is African American, 20% is like Asian and Mexican, and the other 20% is white. So now, if you go into a predominantly African American school, why would you go on social, even if you felt that way, why would you be dumb enough to go on social media and bash the people that you got to survive with about 8 hours a day, that you got to be around 8 hours a day, without fear of something bad happening to you behind me? It's just stupid. Anyway, what happened after this video went viral? Someone attacked the Cuban girl at school and stabbed her. Okay? Don't you think you should be careful what you say? You really should be careful what you say, because what comes out of your mouth will be eventually taken out of your behind. I'll keep it clean, will be taken out of your behind, and that's what happened to her. So anyway, her sidekick friend, who was on the side co-signing everything she was saying, remakes a rebuttal apology video and goes, I'm really super sorry. I don't know why I was, agreeing with everything she was saying. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. And if I offended, she goes, if I offended, what you should have said is, I'm sorry for offending anybody, what I said. But she said, if I offended anybody by what I said, I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't raised that way. My parents are so upset, and I'm just so embarrassed and stuff. And I just, please, the girl just kept apologizing. And I don't know if the girl was apologizing because she's afraid she's going to get attacked too and stabbed, and she's afraid she's going to get stabbed too, or is she really genuinely sorry? Or maybe it's a combination of the both. Maybe she is sorry for what she said, and now she got 60% of the student body gunning for her, and she's afraid she's going to get stabbed. I don't know, but it's just a good example. Be careful what you say, because one of my grandmothers say, one of these days your mouth is going to write a check your can't cash. Yeah, that's what happened to the Cuban girl. Now I don't know if I haven't heard anything that she's dead. All I know is she got stabbed and she was in a hospital in critical condition. I'm sure we would have heard something by now. But Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, one of the comments on the video, one person said, gosh, this video makes me embarrassed to be Caucasian or to be white. I can't believe this girl believes what she's saying. I cannot, she goes, you know, all of us don't believe that the way she believes, and, you know, all of us weren't raised that way. It's just, you know, a small percentage of people who think that. And I'm thinking, okay, you'd be surprised how many people don't like black people but tolerate them. And this chick just was like, I'm just gonna come out and say what I want to say. But here and there she is now. She's paying for those words. Somebody made her stabbed her up for every word she said, which is, I mean, she could have been killed. She's lucky she wasn't killed. But anyway, at least the second chick was smart enough or had enough sense to come back in. It's like, let me make an apology video before I get stabbed up, you know, at school and stuff, you know. So, you know. Hopefully their parents can get this video taken down, because, you know, this video I'm sitting here making, it'll go viral. As soon as I hit the uplink, it's going to go viral. Anyone can see this video. You know what I mean? And, you know, I'm very careful about what I say. So I know sometimes I come in and I'm upset about things. You know, I'll make disclaimers before I get to talking. Look, you know, there may be some profanity in this video. You know, if you don't want to hear me cussing or say anything bad, you know, turn the video off. Don't watch this video. You know, I'll make a disclaimer because I don't want to see anything that may offend anybody. I definitely don't get into the race issue. I met a friend though. We have a laundromat here at my apartments, but there's 20 apartments and 2 washers and 2 dryers, and I get tired. I get tired of fighting for washers and dryers. And some people, there are some people that let their laundry pile up. They'll let mounds and mounds of it pile up. So they'll go in and do the laundry, and they got 6-7 loads to do. It'll take them all day. I mean, it'll be, you know what I mean? You just can't get in. So I go to a local laundromat to do my laundry. Anyway, I befriended this lady there. She come up to me, and she's a Caucasian girl, and she comes up to me and she just starts asking me questions about, you know, black girls, and you know, she started, you know, saying, you know, some of her concerns about how black girls have treated all her children. She had biracial children, and, you know, why do black girls this, why do black girls that, and da-da-da-da. So anyway, we talked for a long while, and we ended up exchanging numbers, and I told her, I said, hey, you know what, you should come to my house and we should do a video, you know, like, you know, what white girls always wanted to ask a black girl, or what black girls always wanted to ask a white girl, or what she think about this, or what white girls always wanted to ask a black girl about this and that, and you know what I mean? Just, you know, just so we can just have an open, honest, candid conversation. Maybe we can create a channel just on that, so, you know what I mean? It might open up commentary. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. She was all cool. She said, you know, that would be a great idea. She goes, yeah. She goes, you know, we'll get together. I'll call you and we'll get together. We'll have us some drinks and we'll just, you know, back and forth. We'll have commentary and talk, and, you know, maybe you can enlighten me on some things on, you know, from the black girl perspective. Because I kept doing that. And she goes, maybe I can enlighten you on stuff from the white girl perspective. And, you know, I think it'll be interesting. Y'all tell me what you think. Anyway, I done took up way more time than I was going to. This was going to be just a couple minute random video, and it's going to turn into I don't know how long. So forgive me for the video being so long. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Thumbs up, thumbs down if you like the video, you didn't like it. Let me know what you think. Until the next video, peace out, y'all. Love you. Bye.